In 2020, over 600 vehicles were produced in Africa, with some 484,000 passenger cars produced on the continent, a decrease of around 39% compared with the previous year. South Africa produced 238,000 cars, Morocco produced 221,000 cars, and Egypt produced 23,000 cars. The two leading countries in passenger car production in 2020 were South Africa and Morocco. The African automotive market was valued at $28.45 billion in 2020, and it is expected to reach $39.87 billion by 2026. Before we continue with this video, kindly subscribe to our channel if you're new, and turn on our notification to always get notified each time we drop a video. Stay tuned. Africa's automobile industry is revving up for growth as multinational car makers eye the continent's untapped market to drive up sales and expand production. With the market registering a fresh wave of multi-million-dollar investments, the African Development Bank is helping to position the continent as a final frontier for global car makers. This comes as Morocco, bolstered by automakers like Nissan and Peugeot, as well as Chinese newcomer BYD, adopts a new strategic roadmap for 2021 to 2030. The roadmap is designed to boost the value of local sourcing to $2.9 billion by 2025. As part of the grand plan, the state wants to raise local integration by 80%, up from 65% during the forecast period. Elsewhere, multinational car makers are setting up new production plants in Angola, Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Namibia, Nigeria, Rwanda, and South Africa. Increased activities began in November 2015 when executives from the world's biggest car manufacturers embarked on a concerted effort to grow Africa's auto industry. Since then, the newly created African Association of Automotive Manufacturers has been working with African governments to create a policy environment for the sector to flourish. For a continent with well over 1 billion inhabitants, Africa's slice of just 1% of global new car sales, with 85% of those sold in South Africa, leaves plenty of room for growth, particularly when continental spending power has risen at over 10% per annum for considerable periods since 2000. Analysts predict that by 2030, over 500 million Africans will have joined the middle class, fueling further demand for cars, including electric cars, which have already gained entry into the market. Given Nigeria's road network, population, and ability to pay, the West African state is considered to be the continent's largest potential automotive market. Morocco and South Africa are currently the largest vehicle manufacturers in Africa, with South Africa producing in excess of 600,000 units and Morocco churning out marginally under 400,000 units annually. Other African countries are jumping into the fray in both car manufacturing and assembly. However, homegrown car manufacturers have also started sprouting up across the continent, including South Africa's Birkin cars, Nigeria's Inosim Motors, Ghana's Kantanka cars, Uganda's Kira Motors, Morocco's Laraki Motors, Kenya's Mobius Motors, and Tunisia's Wallis car, most of them looking to wrest market share from second-hand car importers. An estimated 80 to 90% of vehicles imported to Kenya, Ethiopia, and Nigeria are used cars, and this proportion may be even higher in lower-income African countries. Governments are developing policies to limit the influx. In an effort to hike the price of second-hand cars to favor more new car purchases, Kenya has forbidden vehicles over 8 years old from entering into the country, with plans to reduce this further. Similarly, Nigeria has increased its import duty on second-hand vehicles, most of which arrive in a bustling trade from the US into Africa via Benin Republic's Cotonou ports. As a result, Nigeria's imports of cars from the US plummeted from more than 100,000 a year to less than 40,000 units in 2015. Despite that, a quarter of vehicles imported to Nigeria are more than 19 years old. South Africa, Egypt, and Sudan have imposed a total ban on used car imports. With demand for vehicles slowing down in developed countries and growing in emerging economies, including Africa's, there is a clear opportunity for the sector. Market research firm Model Intelligence valued Africa's automotive market at $28.45 billion as of 2020, and it is projected to reach $39.87 billion by 2026. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave us a comment in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.